Hello, friends. Dumb Donald Trump went on primetime TV to spread his primetime lies. He went on TV repeating the same lies he's been telling people for months, for years. And he really believes that going on primetime TV will convince Americans that he is doing a great job. There was a reason why he attacked Iran. It's crazy. But this man is sorry. This man is a liar. This man is a liar. And people are not believing his lies anymore. And by people, I mean MAGA. MAGA is stopping to believe his stupid lies. Because this war, this Iran war, is not what they voted for. Every time somebody asks a MAGA and they ask him about this war, and it's like the first answer, yeah, I did not vote for this war. This is basically breaking the hearts of the MAGA universe. But stupid Donald Trump, he went on TV, tell the same friggin' lies, more threats. He threatened the Iranians more. He's gonna blow them to the Stone Age or whatever. More stupid lies. But the Iranians actually outsmarted him, you know. The president of Iran, he wrote an open letter to the American people, asking the American people what was the reason behind this attack on Iran. Why did the U.S. government decided to attack Iran? Iran wants to be a peace-loving country. Iran wants to be a good neighbor, but the Americans, they continue with the assistance, with the help, with the push from Israel. The American government came to attack Iran because of stupid Israel. This letter was fantastic. He asked the question, is this really America first? It's a great letter. So the Iranians outsmarted this stupid guy in the White House. It's amazing. But I think yesterday was a fantastic day for America because stupid Donald Trump, he went to the Supreme Court hearing. This hearing was about the birthright citizenship case, and he thinks that by going there to intimidate these justices will make them so fearful that they will rule in his favor. But it backfired. Instead of the justices agreeing in his behalf and listening to his arguments, the justices are very skeptical. They're like, how is this going to work? How is that going to work? So you're saying that Native Americans cannot be citizens? Is that what you're saying? And the justices were very, very skeptical of stupid Donald Trump's arguments. Even justices that stupid Donald Trump appointed to the bench are very skeptical. They're like, they don't see it. They don't see it. So hopefully, the people wins this case, and stupid Donald Trump loses this case. One of the lawyers from the ACLU, he says, we actually have a good chance of winning this case. Hopefully he's right, because this case affects millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Because according to reports, there's about 200,000 children born, or I should say 200,000 babies born every year. And this will affect them immediately. Because some of these justices, they asked the Trump lawyer, so how is this really going to work? So when a baby is born, are you going to have the papers right there? As soon as he's born, you're going to have the papers right there. that, to declare or to investigate whether he's a legal citizen. This baby is like 2 seconds old. How are you going to investigate if he's a legal citizen or if she's a legal citizen or not? Like, their arguments are just stupid. But these justices, like I said, even the Trump appointed justices, they don't see this. They don't see this argument. They don't see why birthright citizenship should be argued or challenged. You know, and one of the best thing I really love was one of the justices said, or actually the stupid Trump lawyer says, it's a brand new world. It's a brand new world, and things happened, and blah 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 blah. But one of these justices, I think it was, I don't know, I can't remember whose justice it was, but this guy said, yes, it's a brand new world, but it's the same constitution. I love that. That's one of my favorites. So hopefully, stupid Donald Trump loses, just like he's going to lose in stupid Iran. I hope he loses this case because, again, like I said, this affects millions of people, and it makes no sense why it should be challenged. But Donald Trump is an idiot. I'm happy he lost yesterday. That was a great, great time. He thought he was going to intimidate these justices, and hopefully these people will rule on the people's behalf, protect the Constitution, but who knows? Thank you very much.